Open Beta 1.58 has been released for Euro Truck Simulator 2, and as expected, the community reaction has been mixed. Some fans are genuinely happy with this update. They appreciate the fixes, the smoother driving, and the overall improvements, while others are clearly disappointed. And honestly, I understand that disappointment, especially from longtime ETS2 fans who were hoping that this update would finally bring a feature they have been waiting for more than 10 years now. Before we go any further, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more ETS2 updates, discussions, and future content. The disappointment mainly comes from expectations. For a long time, players have been hoping that a major update like this would finally introduce something completely new to how we play the game. Many people believed that Open Beta 1.58 could be the update where that long-requested feature finally arrives. But when it didn't, the excitement quickly turned into frustration, especially for players who have been loyal to ETS2 for many years. And that frustration is valid because when you wait more than a decade for something, every major update feels like another chance that might finally deliver it. One of the most requested features in ETS2 history is rigid trucks. This is not a new idea, and it's not a rumor created by the community. Rigid trucks were officially confirmed back in 2024, which is a very important detail. When SCS software confirms a feature publicly, it usually means it is coming, even if it takes time. After the Nordic Horizons release, many players hoped rigid trucks would arrive soon after. The timing felt right, and expectations were high. But when that didn't happen, some players began to worry that rigid trucks had been pushed far into the future or even quietly cancelled. That concern stayed in the background for a long time. This is where it's important to be clear. Rigid trucks were not cancelled. They are still planned and they are still coming. Update 1.58 actually confirms that, just not in a loud or obvious way. Sometimes SCS doesn't confirm things with trailers or announcements. Sometimes they confirm things with technical changes, and that's exactly what happened here. Rigid trucks behave very differently from semi-trucks. They are smaller, shorter, and they don't require a trailer in the traditional sense. Because of that, the way they accelerate, brake, turn, and react to the road is completely different. Weight distribution changes, handling changes, and even how collisions work needs to be more precise. You cannot simply drop rigid trucks into the old ETS2 physics system and expect them to feel right. They would feel wrong, unrealistic, and unfinished. In Update 1.58, SCS revisited and significantly refined the in-game physics simulation. This includes how vehicles behave, how they respond to player input, and how collisions and contact with the world are handled. To make this possible, they had to look deep under the hood and revisit some of the fundamentals of how physics works in the game. What makes this really interesting is that SCS mentioned these changes were made with new vehicle categories in mind. Vehicles that are often lighter, shorter, and sometimes more powerful than what the game was originally tuned for. That description fits rigid trucks perfectly. Even though rigid trucks were not mentioned directly, Update 1.58 quietly confirms that they are still in development. These physics changes are not small adjustments. They are foundational changes, and studios usually only do this kind of work when they are preparing for something that depends on it. At the same time, these improvements benefit all vehicles in the game, including the trucks we already drive. The goal was to improve realism and responsiveness while keeping the core ETS2 driving experience familiar, just better refined. Rigid trucks don't just affect driving physics, they affect the entire economy system as well. Rigid trucks are often used for shorter routes, city deliveries, and more frequent jobs. That means pricing, job length, time estimates, and even parking logic need to be adjusted to make sense. Update 1.58 starts laying that groundwork. It prepares the game to handle different vehicle roles, not just long-haul semi-trucks. SCS has not given a release date for rigid trucks, and it's important not to guess exact timelines. But logically, once the physics system is ready, the economy can support new vehicle types, and the core gameplay loop is flexible enough. The biggest obstacles are already gone. That suggests rigid trucks are not a distant idea anymore. They feel closer than ever, even if SCS isn't ready to announce them yet. So while Open Beta 1.58 may not have delivered rigid trucks directly, it delivered something just as important. It confirmed, quietly but clearly, that rigid trucks are still coming and that the game is actively being prepared for them. In the future, we may look back at Update 1.58 as the update that made rigid trucks possible. If you enjoyed this calm and reflective breakdown, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more ETS2 updates, discussions, and long-term feature analysis.